So here we are back at the Wizard's Life, and today we're talking about when people ask questions, Wizard, what are they actually trying to convey?
When they ask questions.
Yeah, like if they say, Wizard, I want to tell you something.
Well, I think it's more on a global basis is what you're asking. Like, why do people even talk? Like, why do people open their mouths?
Bingo.
Like, have you thought of that?
Of course not.
Our audience, like all of the followers, like, are you sharing this with everybody that you know? Like, why don't people think about these type of things? There's 10 reasons why people speak, okay? So what you'll want to do is you'll want to go ahead. You'll see these quite frequently. These are the wizard books. And so there's, all kinds of spells and magical potions and all kinds of wisdom and insight in them. So the number one reason why people talk, okay, is because they're clueless.
There you go. Number two.
Ego.
They want to share how brilliant they are.
Right.
Got it.
You picked that one up awful fast. I don't know why.
No.
I mean, I'm not saying anything.
You just did. Number three.
Number three is to seduce.
I should work more on that one. Number four.
You should with your wife.
Let's go on to number four.
But seduce, people don't understand what that means.
Let it fly.
So, people think a certain way, and so they think that by sharing, like explaining themselves, talking, that somebody else is going to think like they think. It often works, which is why they do it, but not with the wizard.
So seduce is getting collaboration.
Right, it's getting people into alignment with the way that you're thinking. And so, do you find yourself to be an extremely jealous person?
No, not too jealous.
Interesting. Number four is to educate.
Okay.
This is why people talk to the wizard. Like, they're trying to educate. Like, do they not understand the wizard already knows what they're thinking? Like, you don't educate the wizard. The wizard already knows. We know that the wizard's all-knowing based on university studies, all over the world. The wizard's the smartest and the most humble. We've already covered that. But we have to continue to come back to that. Like, today I was talking to a group of gentlemen, and they got confused. They thought the wizard thought he was God. And it's like, the wizard's not God, the wizard's wizard. So we've got to continue to come back. So educate. I hate when people do that with the wizard.
Think that you're a God.
No, well, yes, too. That's stupid. Like, hello.
Right.
But when they try to educate me.
Well, you're the wizard.
Right.
Should we take a moment to just explain that so that when you talk to the wizard, figure out that the wizard's already thought this through.
Right.
9 or 10 ways to Sunday. So when you bring up, hey, what should I do, wizard? Then he's already probably got it figured out.
Right.
Because while you were sleeping and thinking and losing sleep, he's already going.
Right.
Bingo. Answer.
Right. See,
Right.
This is why you're the trusty sidekick. So you have nothing to be jealous about.
I'm good.
Okay? So if the wizard were to bring up his best friend periodically, it's okay. You're not threatened.
I'm not threatened.
No.
But I do like just
Do you know why you're sharing that? There's 10 reasons.
Wait, maybe it's number 5.
Number
What's
five is to connect.
Ah.
Like, if I'm talking to you, you must be connecting because you're like so interested in what I'm saying.
We're connecting.
We're connecting. So if you're talking, you're connecting to me.
That's true.
Like, I think you're brilliant. I think you're smart. I think, wow. Like, do you not read facial expressions? People don't.
Yeah.
Like, then they have no idea what's going on inside the person's head. It's
Texting
like,
and all that.
it's like, yeah. All right. Number 6 is to move. So people are stuck. And they want to move them from here to here.
So a decision. Let's make a decision.
A decision or to move, it's like you're stuck. You're in the middle of the highway. You're going to get run over. And so it's to move people.
That's good.
Well, not.
So like a mother, like with a small child who's walking into the street to chase the ball, she helps him with his decision.
This is why you're the sidekick. Okay. What if she moves, you know, the little child, and there's no car coming, and moves him onto a train track and gets run over by a train?
That's bad.
That's bad.
Yeah,
You just said it was good. But it's not necessarily good. Like moving somebody is not good or bad. It just is. But it could be good or it could be bad. That's why this is why these mysteries of the universe are only
Number 6.
revealed to the
Got it.
you know, wisdom.
So give us an example of when it's good.
Yes, I can understand this. You know, followers, you're probably wondering too. Let me search my memory. Okay, here's one. I know. Okay. You would never have thought of this. Like, oh my gracious!
I never would have
like
thought
the guy's amazing. Like, how does he come up with this genius stuff? I know. Like, sometimes I'm even amazed with the wizard's intelligence. Like,
It happens.
So this is something after I searched all the universe to come up with an example that you could relate to. Okay.
Yes.
It would be like if there's a small child.
There's a good one.
In the middle of the road, and the mom's beside it, and the car's coming. That would be good for her to move the child.
Brilliant. I wish I would have thought of that.
Right? Like, oh my gracious! Like, but only the wizard can come up with that kind of brilliance. Thank you for asking.
Number 7.
They're insecure.
Ah. So just kind of babbling.
Right.
Yeah. All right.
They think, I'm just going to talk. And it's like, you just reveal your foolishness by everything that you say. But all their friends won't say that. Won't tell them the truth.
Okay.
Because they're not really friends.
What are they? Pacifiers?
Yes, that's good. I like that.
All right.
I'm going to use that in the future. And I'm not
Or on
claim
this
it.
video.
Right, okay, yeah, we're being
Keep it rolling.
I mean, so so their friends don't want to confront. So our friends really are not our friends.
Yeah.
You know, they're not. They won't tell us the truth. That's why you need somebody in your life that's socially autistic. That should be another.
Is the wizard
Video.
socially autistic?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It's a hugely underdiagnosed disability. There's very few people. As a matter of fact, the wizard is the only one. You know, universities all over the world have demonstrated no human being can actually diagnose somebody with social autism other than the wizard.
So you're not a doctor, just a wizard, but the wizard can prescribe.
How do you expect our followers, our listeners, our viewers to go ahead and pick up and absorb things if you don't? Did we not talk about in one of the past sessions that I'm smarter than the wizard is smarter than the whole medical community? So of course I'm not going to be a doctor, because then I would be stupid like all the other doctors.
You'd be bringing it down.
I'd be bringing it down a notch.
Got it. All right.
So yes, so my best friend, which we're not going to talk about because it's a threat to you. I mean, it's not a threat to you
Not
because
really.
you're a sidekick, and you know.
I'm right here.
Right, you're right here.
I'm in.
You know, he's not.
No.
He's not here, and so he's got tremendous social autism.
Clearly.
My best friend, probably why I like him a lot. Like, he's a great guy, really smart. But we're not going to talk about him because it's not about him. It's about the wizard and the sidekick.
Number 8. Did we get 7?
We did insecure.
Number 8.
Number 8 is their thinking.
Ah. We saw a little bit of that with you, where you had to think
No.
the universal brain.
No, that was just fake.
Oh, okay. You actually knew the answer right away.
I mean, I don't know how I came up with the answer that a child in the middle of the road. Like, I obviously had to
Stunning.
search the universe to find that one.
Back to number 8, though. What's
you
number
have
8?
some social autism too.
I do.
diagnosed you with some social autism. You're not as socially autistic as my best friend, obviously.
Clearly.
But you do have some
I'm in the
social
game.
autism. You're in the game.
I have a chance.
You do have a chance. Okay. So they're thinking.
Give us an example.
I'm just talking to talk because I can't go ahead. I don't recognize that my brain is much more powerful than my mouth, so I'm going to use my mouth to think. My lips are my brain. It's like, really? Like, what? Like,
Is it when someone says in a sentence, they're
No.
actually kind of thinking?
no. It's okay to
So,
say,
gee, wizard, is that thinking
No.
kind of sound?
no. No, it's okay, because
No.
that demonstrates that you're humble, that you're not gonna just talk to try to go ahead and make somebody think that you're really smart when you're really not.
Got it.
You weren't trying to trick the wizard, were you?
No.
Okay.
Wouldn't try it.
So what people need to do is recognize that their brain is much more powerful than their mouth.
That would make sense.
Yeah, and so if they shut their mouth, their brain will actually function much faster. Now, it's not wrong. I was talking to another one of my friends. He's socially autistic too. Not my best friend or my second best friend, but a friend. And he said that he does this in his counseling.
Okay.
It's okay in counseling to go ahead and do that.
Just shut up.
No, to talk
Okay.
while you're thinking. In counseling. But if you're not in counseling, don't do it.
Got it.
Because it just wastes everybody's time.
So the counselor continues to talk until he thinks it through.
No, the patient talks. It's okay if you're the
Ah.
patient and you're talking
Got it.
with a counselor.
So the counselor is quiet, the patient is talking. The more that the counselor receives information, he puzzles it together and gets the answer.
Theoretically.
Theoretically.
I mean, if the counselor is certified by the wizard. If they're not certified by the wizard, if they just have some degree by some medical community, we already know we're not going to bash the medical communities for it. But if you have a certification from the wizard in counseling, so much. Like then you really know you're going to
Where
get
do you
this.
get this certification from the wizard?
You go to www.thewizardslife.com.
It'll be in the description.
Yes, thewizardslife.com,
Bingo.
and then you can go ahead and find out how to get certified.
Certified to be
A
a
counselor.
not a wizard.
No, WIT too, a wizard in training.
Wizard in training.
We've talked about this before. Are you not studying these things?
I'm all on it.
It doesn't seem like it. Like, maybe you're doing this on purpose.
No, this could never be on purpose.
Really?
I hope not.
Okay. All right.
What number are we on?
9.
9.
Destruction.
Ooh. So like
You're an idiot.
Oh, so then I want to destroy you because you called me an idiot?
No, I want to destroy you because you're an idiot.
So is that how destruction works? Like
Right,
say
you use
something
your
to me,
words.
So like I'm okay, you're okay, and then you're like not okay, and I'm okay, and then all of a sudden I'm not okay, you're not okay, and all of a sudden we're having a fight. Is that destruction? Okay.
He's not paying attention. He's thinking while he's talking. Okay, he's not applying what we're learning.
That was number 8.
Don't do that, okay?
No, it's not that.
So give us an example of destruction.
You're an idiot.
There you go. And
You're sloppy, lazy, undisciplined, and pathetic.
and
I don't know. Does that work for you?
well, how does that go with destruction? How does that all play out?
You're supposed to internalize that and be mortified and just be like broken, like I'm trying to destroy your ego, which is number 2, so you don't talk so much to me. You're just recognizing I'm sloppy, lazy, undisciplined, and pathetic.
Got it. All right. So your words are damaging
Right,
and destructive,
right.
and I'm trying to hurt your feelings so we don't hang out anymore.
No!
Oh,
That you understand destruction just like any of these can be good or bad. Seduce, good or bad. Educate, good or bad. Connect. Like I'm always educating people. It's okay for me to do all of these things because I have intention.
right. Good intention.
Good intention. Great
Right.
intention. Like universities also
Like
prove that.
unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
So all right. So when would damage,
Destruction.
destruction, and damage, or just destruction? When would that be the right time to use with your good intention? Like.
That's a good question. Now he's thinking. Okay, now he's thinking. Now he's asking a good question. He's a great student. Like if somebody wants to go to another dimension, they have something, dimensional thinking, and we don't talk about
Okay.
that?
We'll talk about that in the next one.
Okay, so dimensional thinking is when we want to jump to a new dimension, and so we have to have something destroyed in the current dimension. Like Einstein, like he's right up there with, well, he's not really, but he's got some brilliant things.
Okay.
Like in another, like why does he have 7 suits that are all the same? Like, that's something that you've thought about. All of our listeners have thought about that. Like, why does Einstein have 7 suits that are the same?
I was just saying this morning as I got up. I said, I think I'll pick one of my same 7 suits, just
Right.
like Einstein.
Right? Right.
It comes up every day in my life.
So destruction is, like, if people learn how to destroy themselves and their own stupid way of thinking, then they don't have to have other people. But most people don't.
Okay.
See, this is one of the secrets to the women.
I'll go. I'll bite. What secrets to the wizard?
There's lots of
to
them.
the women wizard.
Like there's a mutual
Wait,
friend.
are we on destruction right now?
We are.
Okay.
Right.
Just bringing it all together.
Right. So we bring that up when we talk about women. Like, I dream of Jeannie. We ought to talk about that sometime. And so when you tell people the truth, often they dislike you, but then they fall in love with you.
And that's destruction.
Right. You're destroying a way of thinking about somebody's way of thinking that's holding them back.
So if I walk up to a woman and tell her something about her outfit that I don't like, she'll then want to date me.
Not you, but me, yes.
Well, obviously. Number 10.
So there's good destruction and bad destruction, and so we have to understand. And again, go to the website. If you're not sure, submit the question. Say, is this good destruction or bad destruction? See, you need to have a lot of wisdom. Like, putting dynamite in the right place is obviously a good thing to do. Putting it in the wrong place is a bad thing
Like
to do.
your pocket and lighting it.
Right, that's probably
that's a
not
bad thing.
right.
That's bad destruction.
Right. And so, like, husbands are stupid.
We'll talk about that in another episode. What's
Okay.
number 10?
Intention.
And give me an example of intention.
It's what we've just gone through.
So go ahead, give me an intentional intention.
You're an idiot.
Okay.
Like, why can you not grasp this? Oh, that's right. You're the sidekick. Okay. Followers, he's not this stupid, okay? What he's trying to do...
He only plays it on this video.
He plays it on this video because he's trying to relate, not to you, obviously, because if you're following the wizard, like if you go ahead and like and then ring the bell, like ring the bell, ding. If you do that, then you're smart because you're following the wizard,
You have
of
to
course.
see all these
Right.
videos.
Right. But
as they
right,
come up.
right. But Lou he has a huge heart. He cares about the people in your life that are not following the wizard, and they're stupid, okay? Now, he's never going to say it. He's just going to act it. So when he's acting stupid, I'm going to point it out, and then they're going to like Lou, because they're like, oh, my gracious, the wizard's so mean. But Lou, he's so nice. So this is all, Lou's brilliant. That's why he's the sidekick.
And then his heart grew 2 times its normal size. And then I came flying down in the sleigh and gave all the presents out. Forget it. All right, so back to 10. Intention. Give us an example of where the conversation would go.
Was that number 7 that you just did?
10, intention.
No, what you just did, was that number 7?
What was number 7?
Insecure?
I'm not sure.
I'm always looking for a new one. Anyways,
let's go
I'm
back to
totally
intention.
lost. And the wizard doesn't get lost, and he was lost
got
on
you
that.
right
that big
back on
arc.
track.
Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, intention. So how would dialogue happen that it's
A lot of
intentional?
times it doesn't.
But it should be.
Well, no, if you're intentional, like your brain is thinking a lot faster than your mouth is, and so silence is just being silent and thinking.
So give us an example of intention.
Okay.
All right,
You ready?
sitting down.
Do you need some coaching on it?
Let's do it.
Okay. Shut up. I'm sorry, kids. Don't say shut up. That's not good, okay? The wizard can say it, but you can't, okay? You cannot say shut up. This is bad, all right? But the wizard can, okay? Because mommy and daddy sometimes say words that you can't say, okay? The wizard sometimes. So, sorry, I apologize. Parents, this is a friendly family, you know. The wizard is thinking about having different levels, though, because there are topics, like we don't want to be too transparent. So anyways, that's another topic that I'm getting distracted on. And so be quiet. Don't say anything. We're getting back to intention. Was that good or what? About what you're saying, why you're saying it, the impact it's going to have on everybody that you're saying it. I mean, which of the 10 reasons are you saying it? If you
Think
don't,
before you speak.
right,
Ding.
right, everything, like the impact. Like somebody probably needs to be destroyed, but like if you destroy them, are they gonna eventually come around? Like I had, I had one of my daughters that didn't talk to me for 3 months.
So the wizard has kids.
Yes,
How many kids does a wizard
a
have?
lot.
Okay. Are we done with our 10?
We are.
All right, with that, come on back, see the Wizard's Life, look in the description, hit that bell if you like what you're seeing.
What if
or
they
hearing.
don't?
Well, then that's
They
all
need.
right.
No, it's not all right.
It's not all right.
It is not
Hit
all
the
right.
bell. Hit the
Like
bell.
hit the bell either way. Like if you
Use
like.
use the staff. Hit the bell.
Like hit the bell, hit the bell. Like if you don't like what I'm saying, that's when you really need it for sure. Like hit the
If
bell.
you're
for-
feeling offended, you need it.
Right.
If you're not
Hello.
feeling offended, this is perfect for you.
Stick around.
You'll enjoy it.
No, stick around. You're gonna get offended.
Oh, and enjoy it.
Okay.